can be useful, right? Fences can be useful. They can keep your dog in. They can keep your kids safe from a pool, can't they? They can look after your cattle, and they can help keep cars safe from accidents. So there are many good places and reasons for a fence. But in this country, the right to build a fence, it comes with a particular responsibility. And it usually means that the person or organisation who owns the land within the fence is agreeing to ensure that the conduct inside the fence is, to an extent, supposed to be lawful. To look after what is going on inside the fence. This week, main roads with the backing of dozens of already overstretched police. They were stressed. Only 10 days out from a hearing which could stop any construction on Railway dead. They decided to put a temporary fence up around one of the last remaining intact woodlands in southern Perth. They didn't do it without resistance. There were people there every single day, people who got move-on notices, people who looked like they were going to be arrested. Okay? It took them, what should have taken them half a day, took them 3.5 days. Before they put up this fence, they did not consult with anybody in the local area. No. They did not. No. The only consultation that was conducted about this was 5 years ago. 5 years ago, when the residents did not have a meaningful choice to say whether they wanted this road or not. Their input 5 years ago was restricted to suggestions about what it could look like, about the artwork, where the entries on and off the ramps would go. That's what they consulted about. 48 hours ago, 2 days ago, they began to trap animals inside that fence. Yes. Reptiles, bandicoots, and possibly birds. Shame. Shame. They are doing this so when they think they are finished taking all of the creatures out of the woodland, they can begin to bulldoze and destroy everything that is left, that is truly beautiful inside this fence.
It is ours.
All the orchids, all the remaining bandicoots, all of the animals that they don't have on their lists. Animals like the tiny peacock spiders, the skinks, and the other animals which hide when humans like us come by. They want to bulldoze trees like the blackbutt, the beautiful and rare woody pear, the majestic Cap Marry, the tuit and the grass trees, taking away all the homes for the animals and the birds, like the tawny frogmouth, the owls, and the black cockatoos. They want to build a road that will not get to its destination, and by the time it could, let's say 2030, 2036, it will be redundant. Yes. They can legally do that. They can legally, well, they say they can legally do it. They say they can legally do it because last Friday, they forced through paperwork to show that they have the right permissions. This is also because they forced through environmental management plans only 1 week ago, which are so flawed, so full of errors and omissions that every single scientist or conservationist who looks at these plans, whether in an official or unofficial capacity, are appalled. The CEO of the Environmental Protection Authority has signed off on these plans. To date, and we're still working hard on this, amidst all of the things that the campaigners are doing, to date we have compiled 17 pages full of issues with the plans, with these environmental management plans, and we're still going. We have begun to communicate with the EPA very strongly about these documents. So rushed preparations means mistakes and accidents. And already we're seeing issues with on-the-ground safety of humans and animals inside the fence. They say they are capturing the animals to keep them alive, but they are trapping them in the heat of the day when the ground temperatures are recorded up to 43 degrees on the ground.
Yes. Shameful.
They're cooking them in those buckets.
Yes, they are. Ready.
This means that injuries or deaths are much more likely in hot days like this. They're trapping right now. We still don't know where they are planning to put any animals they do capture. The ones that survive that ordeal are vulnerable to wherever they go, because wherever they go is already full, and they just get killed or predated by other things. It's already full. They won't show us where to go, but if you see a wildlife officer, anybody taking any animals, you have a right as a member of the public to ask them to see their documentation, their license to take fauna, okay? And you just politely, kindly ask them to see their documentation and take a photo of it, all of the pages. We want that information, okay? They need to provide it for you. If they're not providing it, then you need to speak to their supervisor, because they are unlawful, okay? No, you can't arrest them. Joe, you can't arrest them, right? Joe Valentine. Okay. Look, the point is, good on you, Joe. So look, there are very few places left. More than 20% of the wetlands on the Swan Coastal Place have gone. There's only 10% in the urban area left. What the hell are they doing,
Put them in their pocket.
Another problem that we found is that there has been historical old dumping of asbestos in there, right? So they haven't cleared it off for all the walkers or the police on horseback, all the people that are moving up and down all the time. They haven't cleared it. So we are also asking WorkSafe to check out the area and close it down. Close it down. And if you're a part of a union, if you're a part of the CFMEU or the or the police union, please talk to your representatives about getting that place shut down. It is unsafe, okay? There should not be anybody moving in that area.
Yeah.
We are asking for all of our supporters to call the Premier at least once. To be honest, you could do it 24/7. You can call and keep calling, and we have a get out your phone now and put this in so that you can robocall. You can robocall the Premier, right? We have heard that their office is in meltdown because of our calls. Let's keep up that pressure. Put it in your phone now. Are you ready?
Yep.
Get your phone out. Get your phone out now. Are you ready?
Yep.
Number 6, number 5, it's like bingo, isn't it? Number 5, number 2, number 5, number 0, number 0, number 0. 6, 5, 5, 2, 5, 0, 0, 0. Call your Premier and tell him to stop. Tell him to halt these works until we can get the legal and environmental issues sorted. Tell him to do his job, all right? Another person you might like to call is Bill. He's the Minister for Transport. His number is 6, 5, 5, 2, 6,
Bingo.
8, 0, 0. Call him and tell him to stop works. The person that we really need to call, though, is Albert Jacobs.
Spineless.
Albert Jacobs could stop this right now if he wanted to. He could stop it now and he could get people to have a look at what's going on in there. He could ask for surveys, he could ask for time.
What's his
Don't listen to them when they say, oh, it's all Bill's fault, or it's all the Premier's fault, or it's all somebody else's fault. They are responsible, okay? They could stop it now.
What's his number?
His number is... Hang on, Piers, I've phoned a friend. Piers will come and help. Piers, you got it? I think it's... Well, I know the first bit's the same. 6, 5, 5, 2, and then I think it's 2, 5, isn't it? Is it 5, 2? No, that's his electoral. No, just wait, we'll get that for you in a second. I'll go on with my diatribe for a second. Sorry, I did ask, I mean, you know, we don't have enough to do, but... All right. So we do have lots and lots of actions that you can take, okay? So there's a bucket going around with donations. Please put into that bucket. You could also, our legal campaign donation is still live. You can access that through Save Beeliar Wetlands website. We're still going live with that. We're still accepting donations. At the back here, oh, here we go. 6, 5, 5, 2, 8, 5, sorry, 800. That's 6552 5800. Don't just call once. Don't just call once. That's Albert Jacobs. He's the Minister for the Environment. For the environment. He has done nothing. Okay. This government has abdicated their responsibility. You know, they're at the term, at the end. So, before you go today, we would like you to take one of these photocopied sheets. It's called Take Action. There are 500 here. There's probably, it actually looks like there's about 1,200 people here. So, but if you can, grab one of these, right? The information desk over here. There's also water here, sunscreen. Stay around for an hour or whatever, however long you want, and get some of these actions completed. There's lots of people that can tell you how to do that. But I want you to know that at best, right, at the very, very best, the fence that is now surrounding Coolbellup has an uncertain legality. Because if we win, it will not be legal. Do you know what I'm saying here? It has an uncertain legality.
When we win.
Yeah, when we win, that's right. But already we know that its ethical status is bankrupt. Ethically, 1 week away from a court hearing, they should not be putting something like that up. They should not be taking fauna out of there, okay? So it is a symbol. And it's a practical example of the kind of decision that brings down governments. So we have a message. We have a message for the Barnett government, and I'm hoping that you'll be able to spread a personal message of your own. But we have a message. We have a message for the Barnett government. Because unlike your term of government, this is not over, okay? Standing together and standing strong, we will win this. Thanks very much, and we'll see you later. One more thing. If you see these little blue things, they're a way of showing solidarity. You know, sometimes we can't always wear our Say No to Rose shirts or our campaign, you know, things at work. But we want you to get about with one of these all the time. Get it out there, okay? Put it in people's minds. There are some around. Find Mary. And thank you, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. We really, really, really appreciate it on such a hot day. We can win this. Let's do it.